And now it's officially recording, guys. So thank you all for being here. We have like a really, really great attendance. We have 82 participants right now at the BC that are joining me. I'm Drive. This is my lounge. You of course know me. And we are joining, of course, with the CEO of War Doge, a current project that is on Pixel, that is actually having a fair launch that is going pretty well. They have a soft cap of 3 Ethereum that has already been filled. They have filled already 5 Ether. And let me tell you guys, I am pretty bullish on this project because it's just amazing. I think that we're not going to have enough time to discuss everything about this project, but we're going to go with the details. And like I said, guys, this is not a meme token. So actually we can discuss about the utilities, we can discuss about the gameplay, we can discuss about the future plans, we can discuss about how he got the inspiration. There are so many things that we can talk. But once again, guys, I wanted to welcome you all to here to my beloved lounge. For the ones that don't know me, my name is Driveit. I'm the owner of this lounge where we always interact about the best moving coins in DeFi space. They're always Ethereum on Binance. And of course, as long as it's printing, it should be mentioned here. So today we have a really big project since like I said before, that it's a World War Doggy. I don't know if I can say Doge or Doge. You know, many people pronounce it in different ways, but let's go with Doge. So we have World War Doge here,
Yeah, I
and
use Doge too.
Doge, perfect, yeah. And we have the CEO of the project right here with us. And man, I've been talking to him in my DMs for a while. I was the one that dropped him a DM and said, "Hey, dude, I love your project." That's something I don't usually do, but trust me, man, truly, you know, I'm an investor. I'm an investor. Everyone knows that I am an investor here. That I always are looking for gems. I'm an active Pixel investor, always looking for new projects and stuff. And let me tell you that once I saw it trending, you know, the first thing that caught my eye, it was that it was trending and it still were like 15 days away from the fair launch. And that was like, hey, wow, how is this project like managing to trend when it has like 15 days remaining? And that's when I knew that it was hyped, you know, that means that many people enter to your pre-sale, click on the links, read the white paper, many people are interested. So that's actually pretty bullish. And then once I entered and started looking a little bit more, I was like, hey man, this is something I really want to invest on. And also I would love to have the team here with me in the lounge. So that's how we actually ended up having this AMA. But enough for me. I talk a little bit too much, but I now want to give the microphone to Dosh Warrior, that is the CEO of this project. And man, we would love to know a little bit more about yourself, a little bit about who you are, what's your experience in crypto, have you ever done a project before, and also to know a little bit more about what motivated you into do this project. Like, are you a gamer? Like, how did the idea of this project came into your mind?
Yeah, that's good start. Let me give you a quick summary about myself. I'm
Sure.
28 years old, Doxit developer, as you know, and I'm also an engineer. And I happen to be founder and CEO of War Doge. And you know, I personally financed the startup and brought this my amazing team together. So, gaming. I, you are gamer like me, right?
Yeah, I'm a huge gamer, man. I'm also a developer. I have projects of my own, and one of my biggest project is regarding gaming. So yeah, I'm a huge gamer, man.
Oh, that's very cool, man. It's gaming. It's been a huge part of my life. I have played all sorts of games, like RPG games, MOBAs, League of Legends, and Dota. You know, of course, console games, God of War, FIFA. So you can guess I'm pretty confident and experienced in the gaming thing.
That's great, man. I also play all those games, all the games that you just named. I'm also a gamer. You know, my favorite game is League of Legends, so I'm actually main support. So yeah,
That's good.
I
That's
love
great,
playing.
man.
Yeah. So I always like to help people. You know that's why I'm main support there. But I also play FIFA. I play all games, man. Like I said, I'm a huge gamer myself, and that was one of the main appeals of why I choose like to get a little bit more knowledge about your project. But we would like to know, like we understand that what motivated you to do this is because you are a gamer by yourself. but how did the idea of all this came from? Like why World War Doge? Like how did you ended up getting that idea, and on what game or on what lore or what what was your inspiration to do this, right? We want to know a little bit more about the game itself.
Yeah, that's a good point. Uh, I I very much playing RPG games, and that's my that's my idea. That's my idol. Creating RPG games. We started developing the World War Doge last year. We have been working tirelessly on World War Doge for a whole last year. We have planned every little detail, everything, my friends. And our uh, target is building a serverless MMORPG, but by using blockchain technology. This is important thing because
Yeah.
uh, MMORPGs have a server, a centralized server, but we try to build this serverless MMORPG in this project. But this ain't happening overnight. I mean, no one's expecting it to be completed in just a month or 2 months. It's
No,
a
of course.
process. It will take a long
Yeah.
time.
And also, you have a lot of detail in it, because if I see that this was just a game that doesn't have like much detail on it, I would expect it to be like finished soon. But if I see the amount of detail and uh, how much how much time you put on writing all this down to have those ideas and stuff, so I actually, like you said, I don't expect this to be built in one day. To be honest, that's pretty great. But we wanted to know more about the team. Like, how is the core team of World War Doge made of? Like, is it only you? How many people are working with you? We would like to know more about that.
Uh, I brought the team together. In the core team consists of 8 members.
Oh, nice.
We are 8 people in the core team, and while we are developing in the game background, we are also cooking up the members. I got one marketing team leader, one CEO, one official accounts uh, manager or officer, yeah, you name it, and
Perfect.
one designer and 2 engineers, and me, of course.
The CEO. Perfect, man. Yeah. So actually, that's really great, because I love when projects have big teams. It's really great to see when projects have big teams, because you know that the development is going to be pretty much nice. But I think that, besides, of course, we talk already about you and the game and everything. Sorry, and you and your team. But I think that everyone here, we have 103 participants. I want you to know that this is the current record of my channel. So actually, pretty impressive. All the people that are here listening. I know that most of them want to know more about this project, because they want to invest in it. They still have 23 hours. We all know that in fair launches, almost the last hours are the ones where almost everyone invests. So it's actually pretty great to have this level of attendance. But we would like you to know, for the ones that haven't read the white paper, for the ones that haven't read the website, we would like you to tell us about how what's the game about. A short version on what's the game about.
Yeah, I
Uh,
got you.
what will you be able to do in that game? And of course, not to tell all the details, but what does someone can expect, from that game?
Okay, I will like about our universe. World War Doge, as you know, there are three awesome aliens: Cerberus, Aldis, and Gaia, and each one got unique maps and gripping stories. And check this out, we have got 6 incredible character classes:
Yeah,
tanks, ranged DPS, melee fighter, support class, mage class, and rogue class, assassin. Uh, The coolest thing, all characters have got a soul and background. Each one got their own backstory, strengths, weaknesses, unique skill sets, combos, and advantage, disadvantage.
Yeah, amazing.
So it's my tip for our listeners: dig into their when they are picking character for themselves, dig into their backgrounds, learn their personalities, abilities, backgrounds before picking the favorite characters. Trust me, it will make the game even more impressive and fun for you.
That's pretty good, man. Pretty good. So basically, we'll have a lot of different characters and all of course different classes that you can choose. You know, he said that you have the support, you have the fighter, you have the range, where you have the tanking. You have a lot of different classes where you will be able to select. And how's the gameplay going to be like? It's going to be like third person. It's going to be like 2D, first person. What game can it be like similar to the one that you're doing, so the the
Did you
gamers
know?
now can imagine?
Yeah, yeah, did you know Bethesda's MMORPG game?
I don't know which one
Third,
is that.
both. Third person in PvE,
Third person.
first person mode in PvP.
Oh,
That's why.
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I really like the first person, to be honest, the first person games. So that's actually pretty great. And also to have the 3D, it's actually pretty. I think that World of Warcraft has that functionality. You can see like in third person, and if you zoom enough, you can also see in first person. That's actually pretty great. And let's keep on seeing. I was seeing the white paper. I like you said, you have a lot of alliances. You have the Gaia, Cerberus, Helios, and also I was scrolling down to the end, and I saw that there was something related about the tokenomics. It was more of the tokenomics. It was the marketplace, the NFTs and marketplace. Are you planning on enabling a marketplace inside inside the world, and those items that are going to be traded in the marketplace, are they going to be NFTs? Are they going to be like collectibles? People will be able to exchange it within each other? Are they going to be value? Like how is the marketplace going to work?
Yeah. Our marketplace actually not finals it yet, but I can talk. I can give this information. The player content items, players. Do you know professions in the games, MMORPG games like Warcraft? Players create a content like an item, like a potion, like stuff, and sell their item on this marketplace. We're aiming to do this with our marketplace.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So this marketplace is going to connect all the players in the game to buy and sell. I'm reading the white paper. Buy and sell all types of assets and send job for posting. Well, there's going to be, this is amazing, guys. If you go into the white paper and read the part of the marketplace, it's actually pretty much interesting. And also, one thing that is also interesting is the UAMM, that it's the distribution. I really don't get most of that. So of course, that's one of my personal questions that I wanted to ask you, brother. Is about this part where the UAMM, where it's the net sales
Yeah,
are
that's
going to be distributed in the pool. Like how is that going to work?
UAMM refers to automatic market maker.
Okay.
As you know, we have no team tokens.
Yeah.
As you know, we no team tokens, and also it's a pretty right question. We will finance the project through the sales of digital content. I mean NFTs. I mean commissions of other pre-content NFTs, and if we will finance ourselves with this sales, and this
Okay.
sales income added the automatic market maker directly.
Okay, perfect, perfect. I'm understanding. And let me just see the graph because the graph it also shows like you're going to be selling NFTs and you're going to get uh, income by that. So basically part of that income is going to be put it in the LP. Is that how it's going to work? What are your plans on that income? Like once you finish up selling the NFTs, and for example, you have here like the example of 5 million net asset sales. That means that 1 million goes into the pool, and that's 500,000 WWD. That is the token circulating, and then it says that 2 is the minimum price. All the WWD units will be purchased. So that's kind of some mathematic thing that you got over there. Am I correct?
Yeah, 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 exactly.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great. So let me just see. Okay, so we want to talk a little bit about the tokenomics. I see that you don't have any team tokens. That's actually pretty great. And I also see that you have 90% of the tokens destined to the community. So actually, this is a truly community-driven project. Like we can assure everyone that invests in this token that this project is actually community-driven, and you also leave at 10% for the sex listing. So I wanted to know basically, uh, other than that, if you have tax, how's the tax made off, and also from the sex listing. I wanted to know which one are you going to be listed, if you already have one in mind, and if you already have started talking for the listing.
Okay, let's start with tax issue, tax question. We got only 2% tax. No for buying, 2 for selling. And sell tax directly goes to burn address.
Okay.
We expect that make a deflation in our token, or supplies still decreasing when sale is coming. And you know, we don't take tax like a government from
Yeah.
people. We want to send this tax to sell address, burn address. Sorry.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah.
And
And
just
yeah, sure.
we had contacts with many exchange. Actually, I had a meeting with MXG listing officer yesterday. Pre-agreements have been made. Paying these fees, man, it's not easy. 15K
Okay.
to 100K, but I think it will be worth. And I finance from my pocket for my
Okay.
project, as I trust my project, and I make a pre deal with MXG.
Okay. Perfect. So actually, so you already have started talking, and from the moment of the launch, how much time do you think approximately is going to be until it's officially listed? Do you have any ETA, or not at this moment?
I can't give you dates at the
That's
moment
perfect.
because
Perfect.
it's the it's depends.
I prefer when I hear that answer. I prefer when people say, "Hey, I'm not going to give any date because we are in crypto, guys." And I can assure you that when you set a date, 99% of the time you're not going to be on that day. I know it firsthand. I'm a project developer myself, and every time I put like a date for my community, it was nearly impossible for me to to get that done. So actually, I prefer for when people say, "Hey, I don't have a specific date for that." So pretty bullish for that. Pretty bullish.
You're
So
right. You're right.
yeah, I want to see just 1 second to see if I got any more questions for myself. Oh yeah, I have a pretty interesting question. I wanted to know about the utility of your token. So I understand this is a gaming project and you're gonna have the WWD token. How is your token going to interact with the game? Is the token going to have any utility? Like, for example, can you buy stuff with your token? Can you power up with your token? Is your token connected with the game, or the token is just for fundraising purposes?
You can directly use our tokens in the game. We want to design like this because it's in-game currency, also in-game currency.
Okay.
We need to make a demand for our token, and who want to play a game have a little amount War Doge token in wallet, and you connect with your wallet in the server, in the game. Yeah, I mean server is game, but the mainnet, and you need War Doge token, of course. And you can buy the items, anything,
Okay,
anything
perfect. Yeah,
you think in the
that's
game.
really great to know, because of course, like when you give a utility to your token into a game, that your token can actually do stuff in the game, that's actually pretty great, because people will be more incentivized to buy the token and then hold it, of course, to use it in game. So that's actually pretty damn great, man. So I think that I have already asked all the questions that I want to know. Like everyone else here, I'm an investor, so before investing, I love to ask everything I have on my mind. And now is the time to hear some community questions. So, like I've told you before, my friend Dosh Warrior, we have been discussing about your project for a while. I've been talking about your project for quite a while here in my group, and people already know some of it. And I got a lot of people that already read the white paper and everything. So I want to give them the chance to ask some questions. So let me just see the list. I had a couple of persons that I promised that I was going to unmute them. So let's start with Crypto Legend. Crypto Legend, you are allowed to speak, man. What's your question for today, bro?
Thank you so much for the opportunity to drive it.
Hey,
I really love this amazing project because I'm a gamer. Yeah.
Thank you,
So
man.
I saw on your website that I could build or join a guild. So I want to know what the requirements would be to build my own guild. And how do you plan on making server issues not be a disadvantage for other regions? For example, we Call of Duty players in Africa have a very big disadvantage because sometimes you lag out so bad. So how
mm,
do you plan on making us avoid those kind of issues when playing the game?
That's a very very good question. Yeah.
very good.
BitTorrent, BitTorrent, or Torrent, uTorrent, Torrent things. Do you know that? A peer-to-peer,
Yeah,
people
the
sending
torrent. Yeah,
data peer-to-peer, like a Bitcoin, like a blockchain, like a BitTorrent token. Yeah, we want to use this technology on our server. Peer-to-peer, you connect your nearest supplier, like at Ethereum miner, and it depends. The luck situations depends. Your mm, nearest to this miner, but torrents are fast. You know, if
perfect,
many
perfect.
people, if many people give a supply for the server, this connection, luck decrease. That's the key.
That's really great. And also, Crypto
Thanks for
Legend
this great
asks.
question.
Also, Crypto Legend asked about the guilds. We will see that you can create your own guild in the game, and he wanted to know about the requirements. Is there any requirement to create your own guild, or anyone can create it?
Uh, yeah, like how can I describe? If you wanna buy some land, or if you wanna create a guild, you need there are a little fee for development, marketing, and other things. It's not a free, but we minimum we keep the minimum this amount.
That's
Now,
perfect.
Okay,
uh,
that's amazing. Thank you for those
Thanks
answers.
for your great question, man.
Wishing you best and best of luck on your projects.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Crypto Legend. Amazing question. I have a question over here from Sir BSC that he sent it before we started, and he let me know that he couldn't speak in the BC, so I'm going to ask his question. And his question for today was, is the project's use of NFTs as in-game items a good idea? The white paper explains that users will be able to use NFTs as in-game items such as weapons and armor. And is the NFTs only acquired through P2E games, or they can also be bought?
I was designed first. The NFTs not effective in your damage, not increase your health. Think that as a skins at League of Legends, so cosmetical. And do you see our NFT collection? We released our first NFT collection, Blacksmith Edition, and OpenSea. You can type NFT with slash in our chat, and you can see our collection. The NFTs details and more information are there. We give all the information about NFTs items and how that's going to be using other things.
That's great, man. Awesome. Thank you for your answer. So I'm going to unmute. I don't know where he went, but we had the question from Sam Murphy, the base member of the community. I saw him raising his hand. So Sam, if you're there, you can give us your question that I know it's going to be good.
Okay. Thank you, Drybit, for having this World War Doge team over here. It's a privilege to hear from them. Okay. Sir, before I proceed with my question, I just want to ask you something like who designed these characters? The eye-catching, seriously.
Yeah, you can meet our designers in our chats. She's Christina, and I forward your good comments for her.
Okay, they're very attractive, and I will have one among them as my PFP.
Thanks for that, man. Yeah, character design is very good.
Okay, so there's something I read in the website or maybe in a Telegram group that every pre-sale buyer will be receiving a functional NFT. Is it true?
Not every for first 100% only, because we have 100. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, and good luck.
Thanks for your question, man. Thanks for your interest.
Thank you very much, Sam. That was a great question. And then let's see who else has questions. Where's AI? AI the original. This is a big investor, so I'm pretty sure he's going to ask a great question. So AI, you got the microphone, man. Please clear all your doubts. Hello, bro.
Hello. My question is, I looked through the white paper and noticed the tokenomics, the distribution of the token, and it says 10% sex and 90% community. So my question is, where will the tokens that will be used in the game come from? Because I understand that he said in the website it's not promised that to be built if enough fund is not raised. But if we were to be raised, where would the tokens come from? That's my question.
That's a very good question. We can buy our tokens like as investors, like you guys, in the market, if necessary. And we, when the game is available, we're gonna make a big buyback for this. So yeah, we buy these tokens from the community and pool like anyone else.
Does that answer your question? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much for asking, man. Great question. So we still have a lot of hands raised. So let's go with Lucky D Best. Lucky, you're allowed to speak. You're allowed to ask your question, brother. Lucky D Best. Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Okay, thanks, Rabbit. That's for giving me the opportunity to ask my question. So, this is my question. In your game, is there a player chat system available that allows players to interact with each other? Did you get the question?
Franz, can you repeat your question? I guess I got a connection issue. I didn't get your question right. Can you repeat, please?
Lucky, could you please repeat the question?
Okay, so here goes the question. In your game, is there a player chat system available that allows players to interact with each other? Do you get it now?
Yeah, I get it. Doge Warrior. So basically, what he's asking is, in your game, is there going to be any place where players can interact between each other? So we'll know that there's going to be interaction, but how is the
Yeah.
interaction going to be? Like, it's only
I
going to
got
be like battling. You can like do maybe social. Maybe you can do like dungeons together. Like, how are players going to interact?
that's okay. I got question. That's very deep question. I mean, our games are still at designing phase. We not done it before. Yeah, not done. It's the information can change, the technology can change, the engine can change, the dungeons, the styles, everything can change. I put the warnings, necessary information or white paper. It's just a design phase at the moment, guys. But if you join our community, you can track our steps, every steps, because we share everything to people transparently.
Okay, that's amazing. Giles, can I go and ask another question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Please.
okay, thanks. My second question, I want to know if you guys will be implementing any rendering system. Like, what I mean by that rendering system, for instance, like for non-gamers who aren't interested in games, is there any possibility one can buy and rent his or her NFT or characters and earn certain percentage from it?
Okay. Hold on a second. Which system you said? I got a little connection problem. Maybe I didn't get it right. Which system we add?
Lucky, could you please ask the question again? Sorry about that.
That would be very nice.
Don't worry. Yeah, Lucky, if you can answer again, and yeah, I will be able to listen also.
Okay, so the question I want to know if you guys will be implementing a rendering system, for instance, for non-gamers who aren't interested in games, is there any possibility one can buy and rent his or her NFT or characters and earn certain percentage from it?
Okay, perfect. I got it. I got it. So, Dosh, what Lucky wants to know is people that don't want to play the game, that they are not gamers, but they want to take advantage of the game. Can people like buy the
Yeah,
NFTs and then like trade them without having to
yeah,
actually play the game?
yeah. They can buy NFTs. It's have utility, but you can have it and put it in your collection, NFT collection. There is no limitation there. And one more thing. What was it? Maybe I miss.
No, it was that. That was the question. So perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Lucky, for
Okay.
the
And
question.
there is no need to play in the game for buying NFTs. You can buy
Okay.
or you can sell your NFTs without the game. It's think like it's different. Cause our game hasn't released yet. You can buy or sell your NFTs at the moment. You
Okay.
can freely for the trade.
That's great. That's great. Thank you very much, Doge Warrior, for the answer. So let me just check. I'm going to see how many questions have we asked. I think that we have done 5. Just let me check that real quick. I have a lot of things open at the same time. Kryptonite 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have 5. So let's go. Kryptonite. You have the question. So let me just find you. Kryptonite here. You're allowed to speak, brother.
Can you, hello, guys, can you hear me? I'm out. All right, all right. So I'm audible.
Yeah, we can hear you, brother.
All right. So I just want to ask. Every project presents its project strengths, but I admire people who know their weaknesses more. So my question is, what do you think the project current weakness is, and how do you plan to deal with it all?
Yeah, I got you. You ask what is weak points our project, right? Am I guess right? Okay.
Yeah, he asked about that. Yeah.
For me, there is no weakness without the hardness. Because designing a game, building a game, develop a game, it's very hard process. In the road, we can everything can be happen. The game design process. Let me clear.
Yeah, I got it. So thank you very much. Who was it? Kryptonite. Thank you very much for your question. Just 1 second. Kryptonite. Kryptonite. Let me just find him here. Okay, 6. We have 4 more questions. Emmanuel, you're allowed to speak, man.
Good
Emmanuel.
evening, everyone. Hello.
Good evening,
Am I
bro.
audible?
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank you very much. Someone already asked my question, but I coined another question from that question I want to ask. So it says the game will not be built until a certain amount of fund is raised. So what is your target for what is the target allocation to be raised before the game can be built?
Great question.
Yeah. Very good question. I don't have a target about the pre-sale, but I have a expectation 20 and 50 Ethereum would be nice for starting to our works, because I make the all fees I pay in my package, and if we raise it 20 to 50 Ethereum, we can start develop more easily.
Okay.
But otherwise, we don't give up. We don't give up. We will looking for a angel, in what you call investors, angel investors.
All right. Thank you for that
supporting
answer.
us.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your question.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity given to me. Thank you very much.
Okay. Great. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. That was a great question. Let me just check that I've written you down. Oh, shit. Yeah, I had written it down. So let's see who else has a question, guys. 101 participants right now. This is getting really great. So let's find out. Let's see. Password. Hey, password, you're allowed to speak, man.
Huh?
Password, you're allowed to
Continue me
speak.
by you. Yeah.
Who has
All
the
right.
microphone?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
My password.
All right. So I just want to ask. My question is based on your staking. One of the major issues with staking is the fact that in bear markets there is usually low volume, which makes the tokens staked and the rewards worthless. What plan do you have to tackle these major issues when it arises in your project? And do you have an external source of revenue or insurance policies as a means of backup to share your risks with you?
Okay.
Yeah, there are low volume and low font at the moment in our project, but we have a plan for increase this. We have a marketing plan. We have a roadmap, a solid and a very detailed roadmap. If you want, I can talk about our marketing. We have divided marketing two phases, mate. One phase pre-launch marketing, and second phase after launch marketing. We are not turning into aggressive marketing at the moment, but after the launch, we turn to aggressive marketing. We will move on to aggressive marketing, but the key here is community. Community is most important thing for running this marketing, because no campaign can be successful if the people don't embrace it. I mean, if our community, if people like our project and stand behind us, we can do anything. The people supports is everything and most important thing, in my opinion.
Awesome. Awesome. Great answer. Great answer. We just said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have two more questions. Guys. So let's check out who is going to ask the questions. We have, let me see. Let me check it out. Let's go with, let me check. Jake from GG Army. Jake, you're allowed to speak. Jake, you're allowed to speak.
Yeah, hello guys. I'm audible.
Yep.
Yeah, can you hear me, Dry?
Yep, I
Yeah,
can hear you,
thanks, bro.
brother.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, thanks, man. It's a great project. I've been listening to the AMA and I like the utility. I'm sort of a gamer. I play, games a lot. And the only question I have for you is in terms of bugs, lag and inefficiency. So I wanted to know, do you plan on doing a sort of bug bounty program so that you guys can test its security and test if there are any bugs in the game that would prevent our users having a great experience. I hope you got the question.
Yeah, that's a deep question again and great question. Luck depends on many things. Depends on your internet speed, depends on your location, depends on many things. But we can try to optimizations. And also we have experience about the serverless things. We tried, we prepared a mobile game, serverless mobile game, and we play without lag before. Yeah, we tried it, and lag is lower than classical server themed MMORPGs. If there is a book, we we will apply the you name it, guys.
Awesome.
Casual ways, classical ways. How other games can solve this? We will apply same formula. There is no need to discover Rome again. And we can solve problems easily, guys. Trust. It's my professions.
That's amazing. Thank you very much, Jake, for the question.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
For your
Thanks, man.
question, Jake.
Thank you, Jake. Okay, guys, we have the final question. The final question that is going to be for, let's see who has, we still have a lot of people with their hands raised, but let's see. I'm going to allow, let me check. Oh, we have Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein, you're allowed to speak, man. Smart guy.
Hello, sir.
Hey, Ro, we can hear you.
Okay. My question is, non-crypto Ether is very important for mainstream adoption. How you are planning to attract non-crypto users towards your War Doge project? Is there any upcoming partnership that will bring non-crypto Ether and real use case?
I'm sorry for interrupting you, but can you repeat your question, Tulio, if you don't mind?
Albert, could you please repeat the question maybe a little bit slower, please?
Okay.
Asking for partnership, right?
Yes.
Am I get right? Yeah, partnership, yes. I'll announce a partnership today in our channel. I'm waiting the announcement hours as we decided before. And partnership, yes, it's very important. I'm connect. I try to touch many people. I show my project, many places, many peoples, many platforms.
Perfect.
Yeah, we try to catch partnerships. Partnerships are important and good.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much for the question. And let me check. Albert Einstein was the number 10, so we have our 10 questions for today. Guys, we've been talking almost for an hour with this amazing guy, the Doge Warrior, the CEO of War Doge. Guys, this is a really, really great project. Of course, we need like 10 hours of AMA for us to really finish talking about the project and all their details and stuff. If you're interested in the project, what I recommend you the most is first to read the white paper, and then if you have any question, just go into the Doge Warrior Telegram group and ask them, because they're going to be there. The whole team is over there, and they are like really smart people, and they're like having such a cool concept and everything. So we're going to start closing this up. So guys, once again, thank you all very, very much for being here. Thank you very much for joining us. We had 2 AMAs today, back to back. We only had 30 minutes rest. So that's pretty impressive. We had more than 100 participants today. That's something that really makes me really happy. But I'm going to allow the final words from Doge Warrior. Doge Warrior, you had the final words of today's AMA. So whatever you want to say to the community and for the people that are listening to you, the microphone is all yours, man.
First of all, thanks for your invite. That's a very good AMA. And guys, thanks for your questions, interest. Our pre-sale still ongoing. We have all pink sale badges, KUC, Audit, Dogs, and Safo. And we are listed CoinMarketCap. Honesty, transparency, and hard working are our priorities. Fair launch is about to end in 24 hours, so there is no need to rush, guys. If you like it, you can ape. That's my last words.
Amazing. That's amazing. Thank you very much, Doge Warrior, for being here.
Can I add?
Oh, yeah.
Can I add?
Of course. Yeah, whatever you want.
You can pick 5 people about the question askers. I sent them our gifts.
Oh, that's amazing,
Or a
man.
comment. Yeah.
That's amazing. Perfect, guys. So today's giveaway is going to be sponsored by Doge Warrior. That's pretty nice of you, man. That's amazing. And of course, yeah, once we finish, I got the how do you say the names of everyone that asked questions, so they're gonna get their bonus. So that's actually pretty great, man. So thank you very much for that. To be honest, that's pretty nice of you. So you all heard that, guys. Let's all thank Doge Warrior for today. And once again, guys, thank you all very much for being part of this amazing thing that we're doing here, the Drive It's Crypto Lounge. Stay active. We have AMAs daily. The channel is growing and growing and growing. So, guys, I love you all. And until next time, bye bye, Doge Warrior. It was a pleasure to meet you, man. I hope the best for you. And like you said,
Same for
fair
me,
lunch is
mate.
always at the end.
Thanks for this week.
Yeah. So don't worry because the last hour is going to be crazy. Trust me. So once again, guys, thank you all very much, and we'll be talking. Bye bye.